Hi again, this is Melissa from Rocketown Crafts. This is another getting started video, just showing kind of my setup, how I have everything going to try to help anybody else who's getting started. Right here we have all of my beads, my blues, my reds, yellows and orange, greens, some more blues, pinks, purples. I have all the colors that they have on the site minus the pearlescent, the see-through, and the striped beads. I have them all in their separate containers labeled. They all have the same label that they have written on the bags, how they're listed on the site. If you see, that says light pink, so that's what it's labeled. They all have right above the barcode on the back of the bag what the color is, so that I know when I run out of beads, I know exactly which color to click on the website. Some more things that I have set up to do more crafts. I have these pins. They're just simple little bar pins. You can buy at any craft store, Joann's. You can even buy them at Amazon. These I got at Walmart. They just come in this pack. Really simple. I took the staples out so that I can just lift it up and take one out. They look like this. They have this little swinging hinge, so they're very secure. The pin comes out just like this. And 4 little holes. Next I have these metallic berets. I like them because they hold really well. These I also get at Walmart, but you can buy different kinds at any craft store, at Walmart, Amazon, anything like that. And they're just simple little clips. They don't have the alligator teeth in the middle of them, but they are pretty strong. As you can see, it's holding onto my finger really well. And they have a more flat side and then a bent side. And this is the side that you're going to glue on your perler creations. And then next up I have these magnets. They come in this pack. Very simple, very easy. They look like this, adhesive magnetic buttons, and they do have an adhesive on them, but I do glue them a little bit more just to make the bond a little stronger. These are pretty acceptable for personal use. If I was just making something to put on my own refrigerator, I would just go ahead and use the stickiness. If I was selling something on Selling Creations, I would add extra glue just to make sure that the hold was longer, especially in shipping, higher quality and everything. So these are just simple. You can buy different kinds of magnets at craft stores, Joann's. These I also got at Walmart. They have different kinds. I got the little circles. They're not so big as compared to my thumb, so I figured you could just put a couple wherever you wanted them. These come in packs of 18. I bought a few different packs. And to help with the gluing process, of course I have my tweezers that I use. I usually use these because they give me a little bit more hold, a little bit more control over the tiny little pieces without me having to get my fingers in there and glue all over them. And finally I have this. It is one of the best glues I use. It is called E6000, and it is non-flammable and paintable, and it's an industrial strength adhesive. As you can see here, this tube has lasted me quite a while. As you can see, it's only 2 ounces. They do have smaller ones. The cap just screws on, and it works perfectly well. Kind of a big hole, so you want to be a little careful. You don't have to use too much pressure when squeezing it out because you do have such a small surface. But it does come out pretty easily, and it sticks really good. On the instructions, it does say let sit for 2 minutes, I believe, but I usually give it a good half an hour before I try anything with my creations, just to make doubly sure that it's dry. So this is what I use to glue on the hair berets or the pins or even the magnets that you saw. So this stuff holds really well. Some people with their perler creations, they prefer to use hot glue. I don't, because the heat can, and it can warp the beads, because that's how the beads melt, and usually the glue gets really hot, so you have a chance that it might melt and warp the beads, or melt and warp your creations a little bit more than you want. So this, something you don't have to use hot, so it's really well, plus it's industrial and it works on everything. So metal, of course, the plastic of the beads, You can use this to glue your creations to an acrylic back, whatever kind of surface you're trying to use this glue on. You can definitely use this. Other suggestions that I've seen people use is they use Gorilla Glue, you know, just regular super glue, but this I definitely prefer. It, like, it's thicker and it's not as messy as you will with super glue or Gorilla Glue or anything like that. So it's a lot easier to work with, and I think it's just all around better. So that's what I use with all my creations. And that's it for this video. Thank you for watching.